You've been at Carter's for 5 years.
Yes, almost 5 years.
What fascinates you most about being in your role and having a team?
I think it's the constant evolution of the business. Coming in during COVID and kind of seeing that era through has been very transformational for me in the business as well. How we kind of go to market, how we approach the new modern Gen Z parent is always unfolding as we look forward in the next generation of parents. So just being on that journey as we go into our next chapter has been great for me.
How do you brainstorm or work on what you're trying to accomplish for the year and for those objectives?
With Gen Z, they're a new generation. They're a little bit different. They approach parenting very differently and approach, having families very differently. So we're having to learn, who they are and kind of what they like. Parenthood has its milestones. And so being there for all those important milestones is key for us. So learning how to talk to those consumers in a way that resonates with them in today's modern society is what we're really focused on for our growth.
And so tell me a little bit about what makes a strong, qualities that make a strong marketing team.
I think the key quality of a strong marketing team is focusing on the business outcomes and working together. I think it's really easy to focus on your individual silos, but it's better to work together and achieve a shared outcome and shared growth. Also, making sure that we're thinking about it from a full picture perspective. So not necessarily brand versus performance, but that it works together to create that full, unified, full funnel approach.
How do you measure the success?
Look at a bunch of different metrics, a bunch of different views. So I think incrementality is obviously critical. Knowing what you're driving that's net new growth beyond what you would already gotten is obviously critical to the business. Looking at MMM from that, one of those sources, doing incrementality testing, as well as looking at sentiment, brand measurement, brand health. All those things go together to tell that full picture, that full story of the business.
How do you manage all of the KPIs and all of that success, and you have incremental performance indicators that you have to continuously meet?
Yeah, I think it's about prioritization, and then also staying focused on trying to balance short-term revenue over long-term brand growth.
What inspires you about brands today? What are brands doing that you feel is just making the mark and making an impact?
I think what's interesting to me currently in the landscape is really the world of social commerce and the creator ecosystem. I do find it fascinating as it's evolved over time so much.
What is one person or advice or something that you've received along the way? Or when was your aha moment of, oh, I've made it to where I want to accomplish as a marketing leader professional?
Yeah, I think I'm on a constant journey. I'm very proud of my accomplishments so far in my career. If I could look back on myself, on my career, and give myself some advice, I would say to focus really on building relationships and building the influence versus just owning the craft. I love the craft. I perfected the craft, but also the influence is a big part of that as well too. And those relationships are key.